Hello folks and welcome back to Chaos Gate Daemonhunters. Last time we managed to do a level 5 level 5 Chaos Bloom Spreader mission over here quite quickly. It was done pretty damn well. We can't get there in time. There's a warp storm right in the bloody path. So I'll get around this, and we'll see if we can, again, we'll start hunting down chaos ships while we have a moment. We got a purifier as a reward for the master mission, but I checked the skills, so they had exactly the same skills as Warsmith. So I said, no, you're good to go back now. Bye. Right. The gun batteries are online. Turns out we had a disobedient cohort of targeting machine spirits caused by some heretical scrap code that must have inveigled, good word that, inveigled onto the edict during the Cadium campaign. Once the symptom was identified, I was able to isolate and remove the infected spirits. The gun batteries are now within 2.31 of their performance on the day we left Titan. That's pretty damn close. I've got 12 servitors. I want to get that at some point, which is the enhanced Geller field. Means it can go through warp storms. Also that one as well, you know, to get more ship speed. As the time, can you do that one? That's 20. No, you can do that's 8. Make speed. You know what? 12 days for that. 8 days for that. Exterminatus. Because we get 2 Exterminatus uses. I haven't actually figured out why we do that. Commune with the Fallen. I'm kind of interested to see what this does. It's going to take 8 days, only half my servitors. And I can get... I think the only person who would benefit from this, I think, is Kenny at the moment. But we shall see. I keep going. Unless that's your path of choice, take it. Insulin's going to be back up in 6, 4, 3, 2... 1 days. Insolent is back. I am pleased to inform you that the stasis chamber has been re-established. The bodies of your fallen brothers can now be interred without further obstacles or temperature fluctuations in storage. A thrilling achievement, yes? I mean, what does that do? I don't know what it does. I could, if you ever lose... Who's closest to losing? Kenny lost, right? Kenny's 2 out of 3. Kenny's the only person who's lost any, who's actually even gone down 1. Space Marines are incredibly resilient. Oh, we just got the thing just popped as well, didn't it? When we hit that button, we're going to see the new missions. There's a mission there, mission there, mission there. We might as well hit for this one here. Oh, actually, hang on. Can I tell if it's which one's the spreaders? That's probably the spreader. Right. Servitor production 1 in 5 days. We will do this when we get a chance. We'll do that one specifically when we get a chance. Yeah. Blah blah blah. So, oh, and no spreaders. All kind of easy. This might be a time to get low level people and level them up. We can't hit 2 of them. It's impossible. Let's see if I can hunt this. Oh, good. There's no prognosticars down here, unfortunately. But we'll advance time briefly. Let the Chaos ship get to us.
Status. Plague ship identified in near planetary orbit. The edict is not yet detected.
It appears to be unloading a compound into the atmosphere.
Those are fragments of bloom seeds. If we were to disable that ship, we might recover the vile ammunition for my research.
I'd rather we eliminate it from range while we have the element of surprise. What say you, Commander?
We have gun batteries level 3. Kind of want to just blow it out of the water, frankly. I kind of just want to blow it out of the water. Or do you take this? Shall try disable? They've got gun batteries level 2. We actually outgunned them. If we open fire immediately, we might be able to... I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to...
Take care how you aim,
try to
Commander.
disable the ship. Disable the plates of easily. Nice, recover the remaining seeds and destroy what's left of the vessel. We lost the hull integrity, but we got some of that. Good. So what do we get? What's this mission here? No critical injuries, plus 10 servitors. Fantastic. No, this is fine. We get an apothecary. Don't need that. We can probably bypass a lot of this. Yeah. These are all low tier missions. So 2, 1. Ping. I'll be honest with you, if this gives us 2 Gates of Infinity uses, this is crazy. I have been studying the Grey Knight sacraments in detail. I must say it was a slog reading through the endless descriptions of pomp and pedantry. Still, I was able to distill the sacraments into a nugget of true and lasting insight. It is a lesson I may reflect upon when the exhaustion of battle weighs upon my psyche. Okay, we got the thing for you now. What was I going to do? I was going to do this, wasn't I? You know what? Let's repair. We're going to get 8. We're going to get 10 servitors out anyway. Repair up, and... because we're heading down here now, we actually have enough to get to the bottom of this tree. Alternatively, we start finding some... Hang on, can we see any... Can you have a vague indication? Is Poxus still the most prolific? Kind of. I wonder what happens if I kill the... I mean, are we interested to find out? I guess I am interested to find out. Doing you? Get the Dolorous guy as well? We have 14 of both of them. 16 days to find the Poxus strain. You know what? Let's start researching that. We'll start researching that. And we'll get to this mission here. Bam. Do some low leveling ups. If we can. No critical injuries, but other than that, there's nothing else really happening there. We're getting extra requisitions. That's 2 requisitions rather than 1. Start mission. Yeah, we'll take that. Okay. Barrack, you're wounded. Okay, so who is the lowest level? Sky is quite low level. What did that's an apothecary? It's fine. It's also level 4 apothecary, I think. Which is unfortunate because I think if they were tier 5, there would be no cost to this. I think that's on purpose, by the way, because at tier 5 you can return them for 2 requisition, and so you could basically hire it, see if it was any good, if the knight was going to be useful or not, had good passives and good basic skills, and then immediately shove them back for free. You can't do that anymore. No, not anymore. You can't do that. It doesn't get that far. 6 days before Starjackal, Boscro, and Hellsmaster come back. Okay, so who needs the level ups? Hang on. So what do we need? Receptor. Apothecary, Purifier, Librarian, Chaplain. What do we have one too many of? Because I should have a slot for a second Purifier, a second Librarian, a second Chaplain. Dun dun dun. First Paladin. Who's taking the slot of the second Paladin? Interceptor 1, Interceptor 2, Interceptor 3, Interceptor... Okay, there are too many Interceptors. There are too many Interceptors. I mean, I don't have to... phrasing. I don't have to get rid of them now, but if I know I'm going to get rid of them at some point, I don't want to be pumping experience into them. So Sky, what are you doing? You have the teleport strike, which someone pointed out to me, made clear. I want to navigate my mouse around so I can actually point to this. Select any number of targets and a valid destination within range 10. It means you can teleport a total of 10 squares. So you can jump 5 to 1, then you have 5 squares left, 3 to the other, 2 squares left, 2 to the third, and then that way. It's not you can teleport to all targets within range 10. Right. Interesting. If you were to level up, it'll take a long time. It would take 150 experience. But if you were to level up, what would you do with you? So Sky is doing range support. Kenny, you're functionally identical to... No, not Star Trek. You and Serethral are functionally identical, right? Pretty much. It's only that because you have... Kenny has the... Damn it. Where is Kenny? Okay. Kenny has the devoted practitioner talent. That you have additional skills. In fact, that's the... Otherwise you're functionally identical with Serethral. In which case, instead of... Yeah, what might actually happen then is I'll keep Sky and I might actually have to dump Serethral. Serethral, what's your passive, by the way, just so you are fully aware of this? Your passive is Crack Shot on a melee build. Yeah. And had I known, I would have probably built you towards... But now I know. There's a lot of stuff of... This is still technically my first playthrough, right? This is my first campaign. I haven't restarted. And like XCOM games are games that you specifically restart over and over again until you get this stuff done properly. Right, loadout. Melee weapon for you. For some reason, you seem to work out quite nicely with swords. I do like it when you use swords. There's the 75% parry, which is, again, pretty damn decent. You can also do a double parry. If I use the seeds. And 20% critical. What's your passive? You gain double the effects of augmentics. In essence, you want to go down, which is a bad mission to bring you on. You gain double the effects of augmentics. You want to go down. Huh. Wait. Is that inherent to you? Is that a path? Wait a second. Is that part of having a sword? No. Wait a second. Abilities. Interceptors can't be parried. Huh. Right, okay. Never noticed that before. My washing machine. Interesting. They can't be parried. You can take this anyway. Because you could have base 20, add another 6, where you can have 60% crit on this. Yeah, it's useful. It's useful as all hell. To a point that I'm actually tempted to upgrade it with that. We have the seeds for it, do it. You can actually, so you can your force strike has a plus 40% crit chance to this. Good. Right, your armor type, power armor. Take Hero's Plate. And we have 5 seeds. Damn it. Not now. Maybe not Hero's Plate then. Take we only have 1. The focus for you would be beneficial because that means that would raise auto teleport to 50. That would take, yeah, you can take that. You could take that. And because you're taking that, might as well take something that does a percent that makes use of the focus, like the crazed. Yep. Take that. Okay. Orthan. Okay. Malachi is still super low. Take Malachi. Malachi's got Thorn's Glory, a regular Demon Hammer, and a Haler Skull tier 1. I gave you that skill there and the focus. So you have a... Okay, so you load out melee weapon, Crozius Arcanum, Take the Catechism. Take Catechism. So they have a 50% vulnerability. You get the crit bonus as well. 75% vulnerable. And can you... Oh, we can even give you the... Do you 5 damage? You can be a melee monster. Honestly, get the full upgrade on this thing. Get the full upgrade on this thing. This does 5 damage, has a 75% chance to inflict vulnerable for 2 turns, and it'll take 2 damage from attacks. And you're doing Thorn's Glory. You got the additional Demon Raiders, demonic enemies as well, so yeah, that's fine. Don't care that. How good you do? I know I just gave this to Sky, but you have a much higher focus. You have a much higher focus. That's now 55%. Yeah, let's give Sky another one. Sky, ranged weapon, Stormbolter. You got some focus. I mean, I could give you that, but it's not even that relevant. I mean, how would that do? Golden Mandate? I mean, yeah. Although the lower... That's fine, I'm okay with that. Your armor type is the correct armor type. You got the focus armor type, that's fine. Your armor type is going to be... Refuge and Faith would be even crazier. Refuge and Faith would be... Refuge and Faith would take that to 95% vulnerable, 75% crazed. Alternatively, Warrant of Flame gives you super grenades, because you can have grenades anyway. You got 2, yeah. Take that. Then your Wargear slot, specifically equipment slot. Right. I missed that. Specifically equipment slot. I mean, your willpowers are low, so I'm actually going to give you that. And take some grenades, take the second trip grenades. Okay. You're set up. You're set up. So this is a super long setup, sorry folks. He's super low there. Kenny's low as well-ish. But if I'm keeping Kenny, there's no point leveling. There's no point leveling the both of them. They have exactly the same skills. Kenny is slightly better, is skill-wise but lower experience, and has actually got would actually benefit from the augmentations. Think, Nemo, think. The lowest level Purgator we have is 293. They're so close to each other. They're ridiculously close to each other. We can level up either than we want. We can level them up either way.
Rugen.
Take Rugen. Rugen again. You're running silencer build. So when you level up, you're gonna get support fire. Oh, it's not as good support fire. In which case you might actually get these two. They ignore cover, and maybe crit damage, or possibly the return fire ability, or warp charge to give armor pierce and astral aim. Also very nice. I'm gonna take these two here. Okay, so anyway, you're definitely running silencer. Censure, because you're gonna have range 18 on this baby. Right, your armor type will be Art of Flame. grenades. Take a frag grenade. Right, that's fine. So the last knight we need to do is get rid of you. Who's going to go into your place? This would be the place for the apothecary, possibly. Insolence. If you level up, what are you getting? Apothecary on Skull? I guess you don't need Apothecary on Skull now, do you? You know what? Go down here. Yeah, I'll go down this. Go down. You can join us. Yeah, we'll give you. You can hop in. We'll give you the. No, oh, you can also. Oh, yeah, you can use that. You can use Terminator Plate now, can't you? Use Terminator Plate. And the Bronze Carapace. And your Narthesium is going to be Life Giver. And your ranged weapon will be Fire Strike? What's your passive? Crit range of crit attacks. So you have no actual crit damage on this thing, do you? No. Irrelevant. So you want something that actually does crit damage. Then you can do that. You got Flaunt's Glory. Right. Sorry for the super long setup. Well, let's get in there. This is the seed. It's the seed carrier mission, so it shouldn't be too bad. But it's a horrible should have been, isn't it? It's a horrible kind of shouldn't be too bad. Shouldn't be too bad. Because the missions we get wrecked in. Damage penalties cover. Well, at some point, MK Sky, or Muk Sky, will be able to avoid the cover, well, partial cover.
The Ultramarines appear to have been holding this ground until a recent Death Guard assault.
Do you know where we are in
I would
in
not
space?
have expected Nurgle to use direct force to lay the groundwork for the bloom.
Yes, the Plague Lord's methods are generally more indirect.
I like the drop pods as well.
Perhaps this skirmish held some other purpose.
Right, seed carrier over there, immediate there, over there. Triple seed carrier mission. Right, we'll move aggressively, as we are wont to do. Just says we have 1+1 uses, so we might be able to get 2 uses out of things, who knows. Right, move up.
Chaos stirs within the shadows.
Yes, Commander.
Right, again, we're not going to move the entire distance.
Yes.
Because if you move the entire distance, you can get screwed over.
Unleash me. With haste.
I do want to see what happens when the Crozius Arcanium starts doing melee.
Standing ready.
Like how much damage can we like wail on things if vulnerable applies?
Standing ready.
Okay. Will that trigger it? No, it will not.
It will.
Will this trigger it? No, it will not.
Here.
Will you trigger it?
Taking position.
No, you will not. I might actually have to do the teleport then. Teleport to get into view.
Gliding through.
That should trigger it. Hello. A Chaos Dreadnought. Hi.
Permission to engage, Commander.
That's terrifying. Okay, hang on. Let's have a quick. Oh, I don't actually.
Your will.
I didn't bring an extraction.
I am here to
My
serve.
blade
No,
is yours.
didn't bring an extraction one. Okay, let's have a look at you then. HELBRUTE. Chaos Dreadnought. Yeah. HELBRUTEs. Mechanical damage, not organic. 12 stun counter, 25 health, 8 armor, 5 critical. So okay, so that's. You have a power scourge that does 5 damage and knocks back. You have a plasma cannon that does area 2, range 10, 6 damage, armor break 1. I'm assuming one of those could be killed, destroyed. You can self-destruct. On death, you do not want to be killed in melee then, unless you've disrupted you. If you've disrupted you, you are allowed to do that. You can kill you in melee as long as you disrupted shot. You cannot be panicked, plagued, or knocked back. That's fine. So, melee auto. Gain auto is an ability. It's not actually abilities. You can gain Enraged Rush. When hit, the HELBRUTE charges his attacker to grab them, throwing them next turn. Melee attack grabs a knight. They cannot act this turn. Next turn does 4 damage. Bull Rush, charge in any single direction, range 10, doing damage to all targets. Plasma Charge Shot. Set an armor over. Basically, yeah, get out of cover, and you can destroy cover as well. Okay. Okay, let's.
Rugen. Moving now.
Let's start plinking this thing, shall we?
Blessed are our arms.
I mean, you can astral aim. Let's find out what the astral aims for this thing is. Blinded, we can disable the melee weapon. We can armor break 4. We can do an additional triple stun. That gets us the seeds. That gets us the seeds. Not sure how it works, but we managed to range grab the seeds off you.
Bloom seed.
You're also hobbled,
excised.
which makes it difficult for you to come get us next turn. Oh, you got super short range, don't you? Yeah, you do. Unfortunate. Yeah, you got super short range.
Onward, brothers.
What was your thing? You're gonna do what? So 3 damage. You're gonna do 2 damage with a chance of doing 4 damage. I might as well. That would be 45 chance damage of doing 4 damage. Not a crit. That's fine. Get into cover. Right. Insolent. You can bleed, interestingly. You're allowed to bleed. Just shoot the guy from range. And we're gonna spread out to a certain point as well, just so that we can
On my way.
not be too worried about it. You're gonna give you what? You're gonna give you. Introduce resistance, executes. Invocations aren't going to be relevant this turn. You can crazed, but there's no one around here for you to attack. I don't think it's going to be relevant. You can get 6 armor, which is the damage of a plasma cannon, although the armor break is going to suck. I mean, let's see what it does on this turn. What are you doing? Fine. Okay, you can do that and that at the same time. That's fine. I mean, you took a big hit though.
The Emperor lights our path.
I mean, we can just get in there and attack the damn thing, can't we? 50% crit, you can do that as well.
Vengeance!
My blade is ever ready.
Can we kill you this turn? Because can we kill you this turn? You have a 75% chance of getting vulnerability off this. Okay.
Your orders.
Move here.
Moving out.
We have to disrupt you if we're going to do it this way as well. We have to disrupt you. Mainly because I want to stop the explosion from happening. Is that reflected anywhere? Is it reflected that we've stopped the self-destruct? Cannot trigger auto abilities. Should not be able to get disrupted.
Feel my wrath.
Weird climb, but okay. You're now vulnerable. Being Sky can totally get the kill here. Which means you move up here just for now. You're gonna move up mainly so that we're all together for the next one. Right. Now, your autos have been stopped, so you shouldn't explode.
We have purified this place.
25 experience for that. Welcome to the 300s.